Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Jamie Kirkpatrick. Um, so, this is week 4 of our talk on emotional needs. And today I want to talk about the need for control. The need for control and the need for security really kind of go hand in hand. All people have the need to feel in control of their immediate environment and their mental space, including themselves and their personal space right around them, right? Um, but if we feel out of control with that, then we want to control everybody else and everything outside of that space, right? So essentially, control is the ability to restrain, direct, or regulate while having a sense of empowerment over one's own physical being and passions and abilities, spiritual self. And so children who are given the sense of control over their bodies and thoughts and feelings and personal space, they don't seek to control everything outside of themselves and you for that matter, right? They don't seek to exert power over others. Instead, they build self-confidence and they have a better sense of being and self-confidence. They have better relationships with those around them, as well as healthier boundaries. And when children feel out of control, then they're going to likely behave in various ways that are unhealthy and undesirable, ways that are trying to regain some sense of that control. And if this need isn't fulfilled, then children are going to feel insecure and powerless. They often will become easily intimidated or withdrawn, frustrated, or even rebellious. They can appear defiant and stubborn, testy, miserable. So, in short, children who don't have that need for control fulfilled will likely have difficulty trusting themselves or others and feel out of control most of the time. There's some constructive and destructive methods of giving children control, and that's things like teaching them self-care skills and giving them responsibility and show them how to care for others like pets and siblings and friends, providing reasonable choices and letting them make mistakes, giving them their space, recognizing their accomplishments, setting appropriate limits and clarifying boundaries, extending respect, and apologizing. Oh my goodness, you got to apologize to your kids when necessary. Okay, they only learn respect and how to apologize by modeling after you. It's that simple. Using discipline designed to teach rather than harsh punishments, and using logical and natural consequences, helping them with cooperative decision making. If your kids ask you questions, just respond honestly. Depending on their age, you're going to do that differently, but respond honestly. Be reliable. Allow them to express their feelings, right? Some of the destructive ways that parents take away control from their children is being argumentative, over-controlling, having a lot of violence in the house, between parents, inconsistent discipline, having inappropriate or non-existent limits, and disrespect between parents, definitely alcohol and drug abuse, invading your kids' privacy. Even, as teenagers, I know the temptation is there, but don't do it. You're likely to find something that you don't want to know. And that's going to absolutely take away their sense of control, and they're going to reach out in other ways that are not healthy to try to get that back. So also don't be overprotective or overindulgent for that matter, or break promises. Never break promises to your kids. Don't be overprotective or overindulgent. Don't remove choices or abuse or neglect your kids. Some of the common ways that children attempt to fulfill their need for control is to engage in power struggles. They might isolate or withdraw, ignore your instructions, or not share with others, including their emotions with you. They're more likely to fight with their peers and siblings, and they're more likely to be defiant, picky, stubborn. They might even have excessive cleanliness, which kind of breeds that OCD thing, right? They might be perfectionistic and overachievement oriented. So in other words, most of us have had experience with one or more parts of our lives becoming out of control. Some examples of that would be, believe it or not, marriage, having kids, grief, loss, divorce, illness, injury, job loss, natural disaster, getting cut off on the freeway, or like big things like COVID or 9/11, right? So think about how it feels and what your life would look like without certain controls in place. You would merely be allowing anything and everything to happen to you. You would become the ultimate victim. So, however, most control is an illusion. So, you can't control what other people think, feel, and do, and what they believe, but you can control yourself. You can't control natural disasters, but you can control yourself, right? So, the only thing you really can control are your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and take responsibility for those, and let other people take responsibility for theirs. Some of the ways that are constructive ways that adults attempt to fulfill their need for control is, healthy diet and exercise, limit setting with their children, pursuing financial success, working hard, maintaining schedules and organization. Some of the destructive ways are unnecessary plastic surgery. That's a good one. Unfortunately, a lot of people do that. Let me see, what else? Working diligently to avoid your own parents' influence on your adult life. Then you're always under their control still. Abusing drugs, alcohol, defying authority unnecessarily, dominating your children, your partner, others, extreme dieting. So, I know I went through all of that stuff really quick, but hopefully this was helpful to you, and I hope that you come back for more. So remember to like and subscribe and hit that little bell to get notifications when we post other videos. All right. So take care, everybody, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.